So this is, see if I can remember. I'm recording a bunch of lessons right now. This is the preface to lesson 1 for Beyond Beginners, okay? And the reason I wanted to have a preface for beginners and beyond beginners is because what I would say to you is a lot different than I would for the absolute beginner. The thing is, I don't think you're going to have any trouble following this tab. Well, physically, one of the main warnings I have for Beyond Beginner is please don't underestimate how potent these exercises are. They might seem a little too easy. They are definitely physically easy to do, but they are developing really important building blocks of music, really important brain development, and a foundation that we're going to build on pretty soon. You can do things that are much more complex, but we got to have this really good foundation. And I think, well, a lot of you are going to have some really fun ahas. Even though at the beginning this lesson might seem a little simple, there's some cool things that happen. And the thing I enjoyed so much about this lesson is this spot right here in the PDF where it says same note. And I agonized over whether or not to do it this way or just keep it simpler in a way, but I think what we're doing here is really unlocking the magic of understanding how the guitar works. So I'm going to suggest when you get to that spot that I just pointed at, when you get to right here, if you feel like your mind is blown or you're confused, that's a really good thing because it's opening up a new awareness. And it's an awareness that will help you in just so many ways as you continue to learn and play the guitar. If you've been around guitar a while, it will not be difficult to follow this tablature. So if you feel at all confused or worried in this area, I want to encourage you to just read the tab and play exactly what it says and don't worry about comprehending it. If you decide to spend some time trying to comprehend it, that's fine. But if dissolving your confusion or comprehending it does not come readily, just don't worry about it. What's going to happen is a week or two from now, it'll be like, oh, I get it now. There go my glasses. But let me just show you that spot. So what we're doing is we're playing whole steps, which in the beginning, let me just show you from the beginning of the tab. Open, 2nd fret open is a whole step. 4th higher, open, 2nd fret open. 4th string, open, 2nd fret open. And we go, let's see. Then when we get to the 2nd fret, we're going to be playing here and here. So far, I have just played exactly what's on the tab, but I'm going to skip ahead and I'm going to play starting right here. Okay? So what's happening is there's 2 ways to get that sound. I'm starting right where I said I would. It's 3rd string, 2nd fret, whole step higher, but you have a choice. Instead of playing this note here, 3rd string, 4th fret, you can get that same pitch, 2nd string, open. So let me demonstrate what's on that part of the tab. String or 3rd string, 2nd string, da 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 da. So what's happening is this spot right here is the same note or the same pitch as that spot right there. And this, being aware of this, is huge. It will, for some of you, make a brick wall come tumbling down, or it will just, depending on where you are in your journey, it will remove a brick wall. A lot of people have not too much trouble learning the notes in the first few frets, but they have trouble learning the notes 5th fret or higher. It's kind of like the 5th fret barrier. But one thing that'll happen is it'll be easier to learn your notes on up the neck. It will facilitate some licks that are kind of cool. Yeah, we can talk about those things in the commentary after the lesson. I thought about it long and hard before putting the exercise designing the exercise in exactly this way. And it does present a little challenge right now. It might be kind of mind-blowing for some of you. And it's so important that I decided to put it in. And if it presents a bit of a challenge, I want you to remember that this is what I think is going to happen. If it's challenging, it's because you're trying to understand it and maybe not quite ready to understand it. So if you have any trouble feeling confused, or you don't understand it, or you wish I just made it simpler, I encourage you to let go of understanding. This exercise will help you come to understand it sooner. And some people will never understand it because they weren't taught this way. But what you need to do is just let go of all the understanding, the studying, the thinking, and just read the tablature very slowly and do exactly what it says. If it feels weird or confusing, slow down and just know what string you're on, know what fret you're on, and play that little piece very slowly. And let's see how it goes. I can't wait to hear back from everybody on how things are going. So I think definitely ready to go ahead and play the exercise. The exercise is going to be just the exercise. I try not to say much in the exercise, just show you how it's played exactly as it is in the PDF. And then, yeah, I want you to know that part 1 is the exercise. Part 2 is, I should make notes, it's late in the day. Part 2 is fingering, and there's a part 2A for beginners, and for people beyond beginner, part 2B is going to be about creative fingering. So these exercises will be pretty easy if you're beyond beginner, and it's a great opportunity to develop some technique and some creativity with the way you play these little relationships, and then it will show up in your playing again and make you a better player. So we can get creative with it and not have it feel monotonous, is what I'm trying to say. And then the commentary will go into some fun and interesting takeaways and how these relationships and what we're learning is going to affect your music. So I think that's it for now, and I can't wait to see you in the lesson 1 exercise. Bye. See you later.